So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Lays out. What a catch. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Purdy setting up that play action. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now with Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Come on, set. Roll.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Cougar 19.
Toss play. This is Walker. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd and 8. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
They motion the tight end over. Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Purdy throwing here. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects with Fant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead to 15. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19 Lion. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down, ball at the 36. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the counter, McCaffrey. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jack Jones making that tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Kittle brings it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over after the interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Seahawks beginning their drive here. They've got first down from the 31.
Come on, set to go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Come 19. Ready.
From the 36. He lets a heater go deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Head to 60, head to 60. Here we go, set. Ready.
Walker now from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
To throw it on first down. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Second and 10 now. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here we go, here we go. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check go.
Walker on first down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second and 13. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Purdy on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on second and 10. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Return's looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
This is ahead for about 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
He's on the move. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Purdy to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now it's Purdy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready. Traveler, ready.
A give up the gut to Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Walker running to the right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Walker on 2nd. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready up.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Walker gets the pitch. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. From the 43. Into the hands of Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a bunch of 47 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Purdy setting up that play action. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they catch up, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Set. Check.
On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Going to the ground again on first. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Here we go. Viking 18.
They go play action here. That throw finds Kittle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll come up first and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers football as we enter the fourth of what's been a largely one-sided game. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18
To throw again, it's Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. And he's out the clear. The 40. Hits the 20. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Finding Pearsall. Space past the 35. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That play good for 17 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun is Purdy. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now, off play action. Finds him on the crossing route. That one hits for 30. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They go with Walker here. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, check, Panther. Ready?
Running with Walker again. So this one goes against the offense. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Ready?
Looking to the air here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He'll get this to come. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That's taken in by Cup. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Let's go. Tight, 19 tight.
They've got a man in motion. 1st down from the red zone. Connection made to Smith-Njigba. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Second down now, 7 to go.
Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Check go.
They'll throw it again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And once again, they can't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On target to Garindo. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, set.
Now an inside give to Walker. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They've got to keep moving quick here. Here's Walker running right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And as we play in October,